Welcome back to First Step to Love, a clean, no-spice, cozy romance novella with rom-com humor by Lani Evans. Don't forget to subscribe and give this chapter a thumbs up if you're enjoying the story. Your support helps me bring you more green flag romance with humor and heart. Now, let's head back to Asheville, North Carolina, and pick up where we left off with Lila and Desmond.
Chapter 5. Desmond. As we pack up to head back, I catch Lila looking at her blog stats again. 200 new followers this week. I peek over her shoulder. Told you people would love it.
Thanks,
she says softly, her voice holding more than just gratitude for the comment about the blog. It's as if she's thanking me for something deeper, and I let the moment linger. If anything, I should be the one thanking her, for teaching me, for laughing with and sometimes at me, for making Asheville feel like home in a way I didn't think possible. The hike back is quieter, comfortable in the way things have become between us. I only tripped twice, a personal record, and Lila only has to stop me from touching one questionable plant. Definitely progress. In the parking lot, Sarah makes a suspiciously quick exit, leaving Lila and me to our usual post-hike ritual of comparing photos and planning next week's adventure. Same time next Saturday? I ask, trying to sound casual. Before the sunset hike, I mean.
Wouldn't miss it.
She smiles and I pretend my heart doesn't skip a beat.
Someone has to keep you from eating mysterious berries.
There's a moment, one of those moments that seems to stretch like honey dripping from a spoon, where neither of us moves to leave. The late afternoon sun catches in her hair, turning the messy bun into a copper halo, and I notice a smudge of dirt on her cheek from when she'd knelt to photograph some mushrooms. Without thinking, I reach out to brush it away, and for a heartbeat it feels like the only sound is the space between us. You've got a little, I murmur, my thumb grazing her cheekbone. She looks up at me, her green eyes wide and questioning, and all the clever words I usually have ready desert me completely, leaving my mind blank and my heart pounding with an intensity I can't quite control. I lean in slowly, giving her every possible opportunity to step back, to laugh it off, to pretend this is just another moment between hiking buddies. But she doesn't step back. Instead, she stays perfectly still, the faintest flicker of something I can't name passing through her gaze. Every sound around us, the rustling leaves, the distant chirp of a bird, even the crunch of gravel under unseen boots, fades into a low, indistinct hum as the rest of the world seems to fall away, leaving only the two of us in this impossibly small and infinitely vast moment. The mingling scents of pine needles, earth, and something faintly floral, perhaps the lavender in her shampoo, swirl around us, calming and intoxicating all at once, grounding me even as the rest of the world spins away. I stop just a breath away, close enough to feel the warmth radiating from her, and hesitate. My gaze flickers down to her lips, which part slightly as her breath catches, a sound so soft and yet so achingly audible that it sends my pulse racing, a heady mix of anticipation and uncertainty. She tilts her head, just enough to answer the unspoken question I didn't realize I was asking. Time stretches, impossibly slow, until it feels like forever and no time at all. Then, drawn by a force I can't resist, I close the distance. Her lips are softer than I imagined, a feather-light touch that sends a jolt through me. There's a faint hint of salt, a reminder of the trail mix we shared, mingling with something uniquely her own, and for a heartbeat we both hold still, as if the world itself has paused to take in this moment with us. When her hand brushes against mine, our fingers tangle briefly before she lifts her palm to rest against my collarbone. Her touch is tentative. Her fingertips cool from the crisp air, a sharp contrast to the warmth blooming between us. The kiss deepens, still unhurried, as though we're savoring every second. The soft sigh that escapes her lips pulls at something deep in my soul, a perfect blend of vulnerability and trust I dare not break. My other hand finds her waist, the give of her jacket beneath my palm yielding to the subtle curve of her hip, grounding me further in this moment. The world around us fades completely, all sounds blurring into the now silent background, indistinct and unreal in this dreamlike moment, All I can focus on is the way her lips move against mine, hesitant at first, then bolder, as if she's discovering something extraordinary for the first time. A cool breeze brushes the back of my neck, but does nothing to temper the heat building in my chest. Holding her like this, here in my arms, feels like the first right thing I've done in a long time, something I know will haunt my memory long after this moment ends. Her hand slides to the back of my neck, sending a shiver racing down my spine, a reminder that this isn't a dream, but a moment as real and vivid as the sun on my face, as though she's drawing me closer in every way that truly matters. And just when I'm ready to lose myself completely in her kisses, she pulls back ever so slightly, her lips lingering against mine for a heartbeat longer before her eyes meet mine again. Her cheeks are flushed, her green eyes bright and searching, as if she's trying to etch every detail into memory. I smile with the knowledge that this moment matters to her as much as it does to me. Still dazed, I lean back against my car, drawing her closer as I claim her lips again, the soft pressure of her hand tugging on my collar, pulling me in like a tether. This is perfect. This is everything I never expected. We jump apart as my car alarm suddenly goes off, echoing through the parking lot. Apparently, I pressed the panic button on my keys in my pocket. Seriously? You've got to be kidding me. I fumble with the keys, dropping them twice before finally silencing the alarm and opening my car door. Nearby hikers are staring, and Lila's shoulders shake as she holds back a laugh.
Smooth.
She manages to say between giggles.
Very romantic. The car alarm really sets the mood.
I was aiming for memorable, I say, my face burning. Nothing says true romance like a parking lot serenade by Subaru. She steps closer again, still laughing, and rises on her tiptoes to press another quick kiss to my lips.
Definitely memorable.
So, I rock back on my heels, suddenly unsure of what to do with my hands. I should probably, go, before my car decides to serenade the entire parking lot again.
Probably.
She agrees, but neither of us moves. Right, going. Now. I take a step backward, directly into my open car door. Ow, who put that there?
The car ferry?
Lila suggests, pressing her lips together in that way I now know means she's trying not to laugh. Very funny. I rub my hip, trying to salvage what's left of my dignity. Just so you know, I'm usually much smoother than this. Ask anyone. Well, don't ask Sarah, or Jake, or anyone who's seen me try to use trekking poles.
Goodbye, Desmond,
She says fondly, shaking her head. I manage to get into my car without further incident, which feels like a major victory. Of course, I then try to start it with my house key 3 times before Lila taps on the window and points to my actual car key in my left hand. Driving home with aching legs and probably a few new scratches, a smile still manages to find its way to my lips. 6 weeks ago, I couldn't tell a trail marker from a tree blaze. Now I have a camera full of slightly out of focus waterfall photos, a growing collection of hiking boots, and something that feels a lot bigger than friendship with someone who makes every wilderness mishap feel like an adventure, even if I still can't identify poison ivy to save my life.